There are a lot of smartwatches out there, from the budget segment to the premium high-end segment. There are watches which run on companies' proprietary software, such as the Samsung watch, which run on the Tizen OS. Then there's the Apple Watch, which run on the Watch OS, and there are plenty of other brands having their proprietary watch operating systems as well. And then there are multiple brands which run on Wear OS, an operating system by Google which for wearables. And today we are going to take a look over the Fossil Gen 5 watch, and let's see if it really holds up well after over a year of its launch, and still with a price tag of $295 or near about 20 to 23,000 Indian rupees. Myself Raman Sharma, and you're watching ZERUS-THE Professionals, and without any further ado, let's get started. First, let's dive into the design and build of this watch. What I'm having here is the Fossil Carlyle version with this black stainless steel 44mm case and a 22mm silicone strap. As you can see, my watch is still in a very mint condition with near to no scratches or smudges. The stainless steel case provides much needed durability. The crown wheel and buttons on the sides are very tactile and easy to use. Then there is the heart rate sensor and the charging rings on the bottom of the watch, and not to mention these straps are interchangeable and I can change them effortlessly and quickly. This watch really feels good in hand, and the in-hand feel of this watch has been really amazing. Like I have not faced any allergy issues which I had with the leather strap or some other cheap silicone bands as well. So this quality of silicone is quite well and on point. Talking about the display, it is a 3.2 centimeter AMOLED display, and the colors are really vibrant and it's quite bright in the daytime as well. The watch runs on the Snapdragon Wear 3100 platform coupled with 1 GB of RAM, which is not the greatest in the market, to provide the fact that Qualcomm has released the 4100 platform a long time ago, and we still haven't seen a Gen 6 watch. So this watch is running on quite an older platform, but that doesn't mean that this watch performs some less. This is still snappy and performs the day-to-day task quite well. The battery life has not been good since the start. Like in the start, I used to get 10 to 12 hours on the custom mode which I had set. Yeah, it has got the custom battery modes with the Wear OS updates, and on the custom mode which I prefer, I get 10 to 12 hours of battery life. I used to get 10 to 12 hours of battery life on this watch, but now after a year it's like 6 to 7 hours on the custom mode with heavy usage. And with heavy usage I mean like a lot of notifications and 1 hour of workout in which the heart rate sensor continuously monitors the heart rate and the other stuff, so the calories and all. And the always on display is enabled the whole time, and at night I wear this watch while sleeping to help track my sleep, so that also counts in the battery backup of this watch. So by that it's give a more like 7ish hours of battery backup, though in the extended mode it can give up to 18 hours of battery life, but you have to give up on some features like wrist gestures and touch or tap to wake. Those are disabled, and the Bluetooth timings are 10 to 7 p.m. So that means after 7 p.m. till 10 a.m. in the morning, your watch will be disconnected from your phone. Though you can customize it, but I thought that I should mention that. And also in the time only mode, it just shows you the time, and it can goes up to days. It can serve you days without having to charge. And talking about charging, it takes about 1 hour to get from 0 to 100%. So that is quite satisfactorily good, but yeah, I would be happy if I could. There is no need for a proprietary charger and I could just swap it on any wireless charger. But never mind, the charging dock is quite small in size and you can carry it anywhere with you and can charge it with any wall outlet or even a power bank, and even your smartphone if it supports reverse charging. The other features which are hardware based are still the same, of course, like the accelerometer, ambient light sensor, gyroscope. I have had no issues for a year, and I still have 1 year of warranty left. So yeah, Fossil provides 2 years of warranty on their watches, so that's a plus point if you get a Fossil watch. The water resistance has proved to be great. I had this watch on washing the hands throughout this pandemic. I don't know, I have to mention that, but yeah, wash your hands, it's important. Yeah, but yeah, coming back to the point, apart from washing hands, I have been wearing this watch in rains as well, and it has not malfunctioned ever. So yeah, the 3 atm water resistance is good, but yeah, I can't risk taking it on a swim or something. That would be kind of a risk which I don't want to take, of course. Now coming to the elephant in the room, the operating system. See, the Wear OS is quite literally one of the most amazing operating system, if not the best. The watch OS still is way ahead of Wear OS, I should say. But yeah, the overall experience of this operating system is quite good, as we expect from Google. The artificial intelligence implementation is quite good. The Google Fit integration is superb, I must say. The sleep tracking is awesome, and the all the algorithm this watch does is quite good. The fact that I can use Google Assistant is great, and not to mention the smart reply from the notification. The voice recognition is literally brilliant. I don't need to type sentences on this watch, though I can. The keyboard is quite good. It detects keys very well, even if you have big fingers. So that's not an issue. But yeah, the voice, you can actually reply through your voice, and it catches quite well, even if it's in Hindi or English or some other language as well. I mean, at times it's better than my phone as well. So that is quite a plus point for this watch. I can make calls, send text messages, reply to messages from the notification itself, as I mentioned, and without taking my phone out, which drastically decrease my screen time on my phone, and help me focus on the work which I'm doing without interacting with the technology. I can change the watch faces easily with the integration of third-party apps as well. So there are hundreds and thousands of watch faces, and also I can make mine as well. The tiles are very informative, useful, and are just a swipe away. But still, even after all these positive things about the Wear OS, there are still some negative things which I should mention. There are plenty of features which are still missing from the Wear OS. Currently, I'm running on the Wear OS 2.23 as of recording this video, which is the latest software available yet on this watch. I mean, I can't even set notification tones or even a ringtone of my choice. I have to make a selection from these boring ringtones which Fossil or Google provide, for that matter. And they are just not good. I've been using this watch on vibration since forever, so that's kind of a bummer for me. And also there's no option for alarm tone as well, so that also adds to the misery. There is still no fault detection, no SOS button, no activity monitoring, and also during a workout it only measures the time, the heart rate, and the calories burned. I mean, it does not even count the sets or reps which you have done. So that is kind of a negative point if you're having a watch, because one of the most important thing for a watch is to manage your fitness and all, and workouts and all. So that is kind of an issue for me. I hope Google will fix this with future Wear OS updates. The app collection is pretty limited on the Play Store, which is available on the watch. There is no native support for camera control like the Apple Watch. I have to rely on third-party apps for camera control, and that kind of sucks, because again, whole privacy issue, and also those apps are kind of paid, and to unlock the full potential of any third party app I have to pay, and that just adds to added cost when I'm already paying a hefty amount to buy this watch. I upgraded to a Gen 5 from Gen 4, and one of the major difference on the hardware side was the addition of a speaker, and the speaker is quite loud and clear. I can make calls in crowded areas and can hear the other person quite well. So this watch scores well in that department. But on the software side of things, I really hope that Google and Fossil will collaboratively fix all these issues which I mentioned, and would add much more beneficial features as well in the future updates of Wear OS. And with the Gen 6, which would be running on the Snapdragon 4100 platform, would offer much more performance than this watch, which is already quite fluid, quite responsive, and quite snappy. So that Gen 6 would be an added benefit. So stay tuned if you want a review of that watch as well. So summing this all up, Fossil Gen 5 is still a pretty good deal, but it does not provide value of $295, which is still the same price on which it was launched back in the day in August 2019. Yeah. The TicWatch Pro 3 is quite a good option at $299. That thing runs on the Snapdragon 4100 platform, and features a dual display, which actually gives much more battery life than this Fossil watch. Also, the battery capacity is already quite large on the TicWatch, so it's easily at 2 to 3 days watch. So if you can get a hands on TicWatch Pro 3, so get that instead of a Gen 5, or just wait for the Gen 6 that would be coming around later in this year, I guess in July or something. So stay tuned for that. One of the biggest caveats is just the Wear OS, because on the hardware set of things, this watch is exceptionally well. And for the Wear OS, we can just blame Google for this, for not maintaining well enough to be subpar with the competition. So I really hope that Google will fix that in the future updates. I really hope that you would have liked this video, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and comment down your thoughts on this Fossil Gen 5 watch, and what do you think about the future of wearables, and what is your favorite smartwatch? Do let me know in the comment section below. And that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned for next video. Keep watching, keep learning, and stay safe. We'll meet in the next one. Till then, stay techy, stay connected.